So right now we're looking at what is going to be the vegetable garden this year. This is what we were working in all last year. And as you guys know, this is a new garden. It was the first time we had this year last year, so we're still learning some things about the soil and such. We're definitely trying to use crop rotation this year and move things around and definitely work with the soil because the soil isn't where we'd like it to be yet. But what you see of these mounds all in front of you here is back at the end of January, we had a couple nice days and we went down to our local dump, and you can get free wood chips from there anytime. So we got 1 truckload. I'm going to try it on a little area just to make sure it's okay. I know there's concerns with the wood chips, especially being from the dumps, but it's not like they were scraping the bottom of the pile. The mound that they have is like the size of a building out there. So we're definitely going to try this out and see if it helps the soil out over here. We did deep bedding in our coop all through the winter time. So we also added, when we cleaned that out, we added all that straw and chicken manure that had started composting down underneath this mulch. This is still in piles, obviously. We have to spread that all out. What I'm doing right now is I did save some coffee grounds over the past 2 weeks or so. I drink a lot of coffee. It's probably more than 2 weeks worth of coffee. But I'm going to throw some of this down around too, because coffee will actually add a lot of nitrogen to the soil as well, and will just help fix this up. And if you guys watched around this time of year last year, we tested our soil, and that was one of our biggest problems, is that we have a huge lack of nitrogen out here. So that's something that really needs to be fixed, especially for things like leafy greens where you're trying to eat that foliage where they really need that nitrogen to be able to grow well. So so one other thing I'd like to start working on this year, it's something totally new for me, and if you follow our Facebook page at all, you'll know we were having a little discussion about this recently, that I want to start trying to grow cumin this year. If you guys don't know, cumin is a very lovely spice that's used in a lot of Mexican and Indian dishes, and one of the easy meals that I like to make for us at night, and those nights that I really don't want to do a lot of cooking, is tacos. But instead of buying those little packs at the store, I always make my own taco seasonings. And one of the biggest ingredients in that taco seasoning is cumin. Now, it's not a very expensive spice. It's kind of on the medium side, around the price of buying cinnamon. But anything that we can grow and harvest ourselves not only is healthier, better for us, it's also pushing us towards that goal of a more sufficient life. So I've been doing some research on how to grow cumin, what it likes to grow in, and that kind of thing. And it does tend to seed itself, and that I know of, it kind of grows like a dill and a fennel, which can spread itself pretty rapidly and come back each year very easily. So I don't want to be mixing this in with my other herbs. I want to give it its own space. And if you guys have ever grown cumin or know anything about it, definitely please let me know something in the comments below. Any tips or tricks that you have would be awesome. And what I didn't mention too is my house is right behind you there, and we have 2 good-sized windows off of our living room that we can see the backyard from, where we sit on the couch and have family time. And I can't remember the scientific name for it, but the cloud-type flowers, it makes like a pillow, is kind of what the cumin gets, and it's this beautiful little white flower, so it'll kind of make a nice sea or clump of white out here for us to see reflecting in the sunshine, which will be awesome. So okay, so that's all done. You can definitely kind of see the shape that I'm going with there. I'd like to put some sort of a border around it. We have so many rocks here, I'll probably just do a rock border like I've done over behind me there. But I think it'll be a nice sized area. Is that fun? Ooh. Yeah. You're silly. Okay, so it's the second day now on this video, and we got all that mulch spread out as you saw, and then we went around the yard and we had some gloriosa daisies and other flowers that last year, they're perennials, and last year's flowers and stems needed to be cut down and brought to the compost, so we did that. And now we're out here in the front yard, which I planted these as one of my first projects to get outside after that little guy, he's pushing the carriage around behind you, after he was born. And we planted all these wonderful Siberian irises, so now I'm going to come through and do the same thing for these. I got my clippers. I'm going to remove some of the dead grass and the stalks, but I'm going to leave the leaves because the weather up here in New England is very weird at this time of year, and while it's quite gorgeous in the low 50s right now, we are supposed to get a nasty snowstorm this coming weekend with freezing temperatures again, so we're getting whatever we can done while we have this nice weather before we're covered in snow again. It's been a wonderful break, but so let me get doing this because I want to get everything I can done. So Forrest has been being an amazing helper. He's been pulling up his own plants and dirt and throwing it into the pile. Say thank you. Thank you. Hi. So I just share with you guys what we've been doing out here, and the sun is starting to go down. I need a drink. Forrest needs a drink. He ate 3 or 4 handfuls of dirt. So I'm sure that he is thirsty, and hopefully we'll get outside tomorrow to do more. I'll probably maybe do a little bit more tonight. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and for all of your support. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. It's such an incredible help to us. And otherwise, always think about subscribing, because we're always doing stuff outside, in the garden, in the kitchen, and all kinds of fun stuff, and sharing what we're doing. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next one. I love you all. God bless, and bye-bye.